Hey everyone, and welcome to this Q&A video. I'm so excited to have Max join me today since I've actually had this idea in my head ever since the end of this summer. I got a comment on a YouTube video saying, hey, we really want to see like an updated Q&A with Max, just all the life updates, hockey season, a little check-in, all the things. And so ever since then I'm like, wait, that's such a good idea. I have to have him on for a Q&A. I feel like I do a Q&A with him like once a year. So I'm like, Max, it's that time of year, we're doing it. So our special guest will be joining us momentarily. It's gonna be so much fun. I like got all the questions together and I just feel like they're really fun and exciting. Some we haven't answered before, some are like silly and fun, some are like more serious. So before he joins us, I wanted to shout out the sponsor of this video. This is actually the perfect sponsor for a video about Max and I, since we sleep on our mattress every single night. We have the most cozy bed. Thank you so much, Helix Sleep, for working with me on this video. If you guys didn't know, we've had our Helix Sleep mattress for over 2 years now when we moved to Pennsylvania, and seriously, we sleep so well here. Like, we never sleep as well anywhere else. If you didn't know, Helix Sleep mattresses are actually like customized mattresses, perfect for you and your sleep preferences. So Max and I just put in, like, they have a sleep quiz. You just put into the sleep quiz like things about you, like your age, gender, sleep preferences. Like I said, like we both put in that we tend to sleep on our sides and we like a medium feel. If you like soft, firm, a back sleeper, stomach sleeper, all the things you can put in there, and then it recommends like the perfect mattress for you. So we have the Midnight Luxe model in case you're interested, and we just literally sleep so well on it. Like, it's so perfect for us, and it comes shipped to your door, like all vacuum packed. And I'm gonna insert footage here when we first got it. I always love looking back at this footage since Brody is so much littler, and you can just see our mattress kind of come to life and take form, and it will just puff up. And then actually after you get it, you have a 100-night sleep trial, so you can sleep on it for 100 nights and make sure that you like it, and if not, they will take it back. And it's just like so nice that they have that, but I'm sure that you will love it. They have like a million raving reviews. So yes, I will have Helix linked down below. You guys go to helixsleep.com/Gretchen. You can get up to $200 off your new favorite mattress and 2 free pillows. And let me show you, if you haven't seen my cozy bed, what we're working with here. Oh. Look who it is, shocker. We always end up on this mattress during the day, don't we, you two?
We're resting.
Okay, but I wanted to show you guys what it looks like here. I know you just saw it in the unboxing footage, but this is what it looks like. Literally so soft. Look at that. How comfy do they look? Any moment. I know Helix Sleep offers financing options and flexible payment plans. They also have a 10-year warranty on their mattresses, which is so nice. Like, honestly, that's unreal. 10 years is so long. So I will have Helix Sleep linked down below. Don't forget, you can visit helixsleep.com/Gretchen. You can get up to $200 off your new mattress and 2 free pillows. And now let's get on into the Q&A. Okay, here we go. I have my special guest, my 2 special guests.
One's a little sleepier than the other.
I literally knew, like, he was laying in the bathroom, and I'm like, oh good, like, he'll just settle in there while we film. And I'm like, right as we sit down, he will just have a feeling that he wants to be a part of what we're doing.
Of course.
And he had to run over, so we had to make room.
Yeah.
Apologies if I'm in a bad mood, but you know what? Filming always makes me in a good mood, and like with you and answering questions stuff, so this will be fun. But I don't want them to be like, why does Gretchen seem off? Because I feel like I've been in a bad mood. But no, this will be good. Just warning. Now I shouldn't have said that because they're gonna be like, why? Like,
yeah, why?
Anyway, okay, let's just jump on in.
Great.
Shall we?
Hit me with the first one.
Okay, update. So yeah, this is good to just explain right here now, because of course this is everyone's question. Update on Max's hockey season. Will he be playing for the Phantoms and the Flyers? Let's just give us the rundown for those that are still confused.
Yes, we'll be playing hopefully for both, but at the moment for the Phantoms. So starting the year here, and then hopefully get called up at some point during the year and play a few games, and yeah, go from there.
I'm sure you will. Because if you guys didn't know, last year Max played like pretty much half and half for the Phantoms and the Flyers, and there was just so much movement between the teams. He would be up one game, down the next game, back up the game after that, like, and then there'll be periods of time where you're there for like weeks or month. Same with like here, but it just can happen for like literally a million different reasons.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel like people don't realize about hockey. They talk about it all the time, which I understand, because I feel like most people would be like, oh, if you're on that team, you're on that team forever.
Yeah.
But it's like there's injury and salary cap and trades and just like a million things that go into it.
Yep. So
yeah,
on the Phantoms.
Even my friends still get confused. They're like, wait, where is his game today?
Yeah.
Where is he playing? But yeah.
Which is nice. So now I'm here and not in a hotel.
Yes. So yeah, he plays for both. Because if you just think about it as like the Flyers organization,
Right.
which includes, did you see my stomach crumble? That was my stomach. I think I'm hungry.
Goodness.
Oh yeah, I didn't eat. I forgot. Okay, next up, this question we got says, if you got traded, would I move with you?
Yes. I don't think you'd stay in Allentown.
Yeah, I figured we'd be on the
Yeah.
same page with that. Yeah. Well, it depends.
Yeah.
Where will you be living?
Yeah, true. Good point.
No, but I feel like, yeah, pretty much. Well, in the U.S., I would say yes anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Europe, if you ever were there, I don't
Mm.
know. But that would be a fun adventure, so yeah. Okay, are you happy to be back?
Yes. Back.
Like in Pennsylvania, probably?
Yeah. Excited for the
Boston.
hockey season to start, and happy to be back in our apartment because it's really nice and we love it here. So
Yeah. Homey and
Mhm.
cozy and
Yeah.
I know, I feel lucky that we got to be so settled here because like I had a bunch of the wives and girlfriends over the other night and everyone's always like perplexed if they come here and they're like, why is this so like nice and settled and stuff? And I'm like, this isn't the norm that
No.
we've been here for so long. Most people like
Right.
get a new place and just rental furniture and it's kind of like a hodgepodge every year. But we just got lucky that we've been here a minute. And I feel like it's just good to be back from Boston. I feel like I've talked about this more on my podcast, how like I just like learned to love it here so much. And I just like being in the suburbs and near, like we went to the park with Brody and like, you know,
Yeah.
as opposed to like a city.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, favorite memory from this summer?
Ooh, probably to Nashville.
I
I
knew
would
you were going to
say.
say Nashville.
Yeah.
You're
we had
wearing the
s-
Nash hat right now.
Yeah, we had so much fun. Probably there.
I would say mine was being on the Cape.
Yeah, that's always fun. Going
Yeah.
on the boat.
Not even like one specific moment,
Mhm,
just like
in general.
all of the moments that we spent on the Cape. I just
Yeah.
wanted there. And it makes me excited for next summer
Yeah.
because I feel like we'll be
And
there.
this guy loves the Cape.
Yeah, the beach and everything. I feel like we talk about the Cape again, or like future plans later on. Okay, dream car. I thought this is what we talk about. Since I feel like it'll
I feel
happen
like
one day.
it's always changing. I feel like it started as one thing and now it's,
I feel like it's always been one thing.
well, yeah, I think it's a big black Escalade.
Oh, but I see what you mean. I feel like at first it was like a Tahoe.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're like, oh wait,
Yeah.
the Escalade's when you were really doing your research.
Yeah.
Of, like the interiors and all the fancy stuff.
Yeah. I think that's it.
But like if
At the moment, I'm
money
sure
wasn't
it'll
an
change.
object, it would probably be something crazy like a
Yeah,
Lamborghini
yeah.
or like
Yeah.
a Bentley or I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know. Probably something fancy like that.
Because I feel like I think
But that's like
too
not
realistic.
realistic.
Yeah. I know. I feel like I think of like really nice cars that I could see myself having one day, or like ideally, and that's like a dream car. But then it's like if money didn't exist,
Then that's like a different
thing.
car.
Yeah,
Right.
and then it's like okay, then we can be
That's like a Rolls
a
Royce.
Kardashian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh wait, did I ever show you? I showed my vlog. I parked next to the Nexus Rolls Royce, I think. the other day. And it was like Coco, but
Yeah.
a nicer version of Coco. Okay,
Yeah, so I think an Escalade
one day
at the moment.
people were
Yeah.
manifesting. How do you start your morning to have a successful day?
How do I start my morning? With coffee, lots of coffee,
Shocker.
and food, breakfast. Honestly, probably getting outside early is a good tip. I probably don't do it enough, but
Yeah.
when I'm here by myself and I take Brody on a walk in the morning, like even like before practice or something, like I always feel
Awake.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead of walking into the rink like still half asleep.
And yeah.
Another tip is I usually shower in the morning. That kind of wakes me up and livens me up a bit.
I was gonna say that. How you were so routine. Like the second Max's alarm goes off, he like shoots up out of bed, hops in the shower. Like from the second your alarm goes off till you walking out the door to go to the ring could be 4 minutes. Like he's so routine about it and quick. You're holding back you. You're always holding back
Why
yawns
do you
in
always
my
call
YouTube
me
videos.
out? Just let me
Because I
be.
see your face, you're like,
Well, I don't want to yawn on camera.
you're loud, I suppose.
Well, I don't want my open mouth on camera.
He's like, okay, but you are very routine and like disciplined, and I really love that about you. And I feel like I've learned from that because I like overthink it in the morning, and you're just like simple, easy does it. But I so agree with that. Getting outside, it's taken me like 25 years to realize that. But if I'm like start my morning with the second I wake up, putting on workout clothes and walking Brody, it's so different than if I'm like up for an hour. putzing around, cleaning
Yeah.
or something, and then I walk in, like, it's just better first thing, because I notice such a difference in my, like, energy, my, like, alertness, awakeness, all those things, so.
Yeah.
And you're so, like, even if you're really tired, like, maybe you'll sleep in a bit, but for you, that's, like, 9:30 or 10, like, ladies, like, you're not someone that really wants to, like, sleep all day. Like, you're like, I gotta get up and get going.
I also feel like sometimes I lay out my stuff the night before, like my clothes.
Yeah, you're very organized. Yeah, you taught me to be more like that too. Like, okay, we want to start our day. Even if you want to have a lazy day, like, keep your routine of, maybe it's 10. Like, if you really want to, like, sleep on whatever, like, get up at 10, do your little shower, your little walk, whatever, and then you can, like, put on sweatpants and lounge on the couch. But at least you, like, got moving, because then you'll, I don't know, feel better. If you could only drink one thing for an entire week, what would it be?
I know.
The answer is obvious.
Yeah, it'd probably be coffee, but, like, I don't know if I could drink that all the time.
Like, you'd want, like, a water or a beer.
No, not beer.
No, I'm saying, like, mixed in there. Like, you couldn't just do coffee because,
Right.
like, at night you maybe want to
Right.
drink dinner, or you want, like, water.
Yeah, like, I
then-
think it would just have to be water, which is
Oh,
so
that's boring.
I
Your
know.
real answer is coffee.
Well, what else could
You
you
love
drink
coffee.
for just a week?
Yeah, I know. Like, realistically, you're thinking too realistic. Practically,
I
I
know.
would do water. But if it's like, if you could have just one beverage, like, aside from water forever, like, yours would be coffee.
Yeah, or like Diet Coke, maybe.
Yeah, you're a big Diet Coke guy. What is your favorite thing about Brody?
This guy?
Yeah, right there.
What isn't there to be? What is it? What's that saying?
What isn't there
To love? Yeah.
Everything's the best.
My favorite thing? He sleeps with us.
He's cuddly.
Yeah.
And because that's a difference from when he was a puppy. He, like, wasn't as
Mhm.
cuddly and, like, would not sleep with us.
And then he doesn't bark ever.
Oh, yeah. I know, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
I like that he's silent.
I feel like he's pretty low maintenance too.
I know. Even the things that people complain about dogs, about, like, taking care of them, like, we love it. Like, I love giving him a
Yeah.
bath. Like,
But my favorite is probably how well behaved he is. That's probably my favorite.
yeah. I think my favorite is all his, like, little weird things that he does. Like,
Yeah.
like when he lays on his back sleeping
Mhm.
and his tail wags when he's, like, on his back, and he does, like,
Or him bringing us stuff when we come in.
oh yeah,
That's
that's
a
the
favorite of
best.
mine.
Or, like, yeah, just, like, his little quirky things that he
Yeah.
does, which I always thought was specific to him. And then I go on TikTok and I see
every golden is the same.
Goldens, and I'm like, wait, what? Brody does that? Like, they're all the same. Like, they definitely have, like, weird little things that they
Yeah.
do with that. I feel like he learned them bringing something to you to greet you when you come in the door from Teddy, my mom's golden doodle Teddy, because he was around him when he was a puppy, and he, like, picked up on that. But I also will say, if you were thinking about a dog, like, yes, they're a lot of work, be prepared for it, but I feel like we were, like, overly prepared to the point that I, like, probably was trying to scare you, being like, I swear, like, you're gonna be tired, like, it's, like, really hard, like, it's not just, like, fun and easy. And then he kind of was just fun.
Yeah.
Like, I think we got lucky that he is, like, naturally such a good dog, I'll say. Also, the breed, I would say, is generally they like training, they're easy to train, they're very friendly, like, even tempered, you know, those kind of things. So good with, like, other dogs, humans, children, like, just friendly, good dogs. Yeah, it's funny because I feel like people will say, like, oh, just, like, people would say to us, just you wait till you get a dog, like, if you guys didn't fight before, you're gonna start fighting, and we're like, we didn't really
Yeah, I
fight.
know.
Like, I feel like we just weird, like, the things that people complain about, like, I just remember when he was a puppy, we would fight over who got to take him out because it was, like, exciting and new and stuff. So
Yeah.
I feel like you just always have to, like, if you're ever like, oh, this is annoying, like,
And we got him at a good time
Oh,
where we
yeah.
were both doing
nothing. Yeah. Like, summer of 2020 during COVID, we have, like, no other distraction. So that was definitely, like, lucky, the circumstance too. But
Definitely made it easier.
yeah, you just have to remember, bottom line, that you, like, love them and are obsessed with them. And if you're like, oh, I'm tired, you don't want to go on a walk, just remind yourself, like, that is, like, their favorite part of their day, you know? That's what makes me, like, so excited. I hope they can't hear my stomach growling because it sounds like that. Basically, our favorite thing is everything. I love this question. What is the best compliment you received from a stranger? Can you remember? You know, I'm, like, putting you on the spot. I should have prepared you.
That's a compliment from a stranger.
Like, have you had any recently?
No, but you've been getting all the compliments from strangers. Nails and your eyebrows and everything
I
else.
have. I have. I was thinking one of myself that I told you, I wonder if you remember. It was like maybe in the spring, but it's like stuck with me because it's my favorite compliment that I got from a stranger. But you're right. I feel like I have been getting compliments.
You could get a lot.
It makes my day.
I don't know if I've gotten one.
Wait, why did I think that one dinner? You guys, it was so funny when we went to, by the way, Haddonfield, shout out if you're there. Verona is like our favorite town place. We love it. We were at Verona, and I don't know why. Was I like feeling weird? I don't know why I felt like there was a reason that you would have told the waitress to compliment me, which you didn't. Like maybe I was like feeling down about myself or something. But anyway, all of this is to say our waitress was really nice. And this was like the only time that someone has asked me, like I was sitting there and she was like, your eyebrows look so good. And I was like, oh my gosh, thank you. Like you actually have no idea how much that means to me. Like they were my insecurity forever. And she was like, did you get them microbladed? Like they look unreal. And I was like, I did. Like I'm so happy you noticed. And then Max was like, is that something you want someone to notice? And I was like, oh yeah, I guess you could see it going both ways. Like maybe some people wouldn't want people to notice. But she was like the only person that would pick up on that because you would obviously have to know about microblading. Like maybe hers were, or she was looking at it or something. But it like made me so happy. And then and then yesterday someone said they liked my nails. Another waitress.
Yeah, I don't think I've
maybe
gotten
they just
any.
want tips. I'm like, it's all waitresses.
Yeah.
But it worked because I love it. It makes my day.
I don't know if I've gotten one lately.
I feel like you definitely have. I feel like I've been with you and well, you're obviously always just really like thoughtful and like always like holding doors and stuff and people are like, oh my gosh, thank you. But I feel like you go out of your way. Like we will fully be inside and you'll see people walking up 20 feet away and you'll run back out to like open the door for like an older couple or something. Like I feel like you do that type of stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But you are so not like, listen to all the good things I do.
Yeah. No, I don't know. Maybe I'll come back to you if I get one.
But I feel like it's stuff like that. People are like, oh, what a nice young man. Or obviously people always tell me compliments about you. But my favorite compliment I received from a stranger pretty much was the older guy working at the hockey rink. And I guess like stranger to me, but he, I think, had seen like me and the group of girls a bunch like at the rink before. And when he saw me, he's like, I just have to tell you, like, you are always smiling so big and like it makes me so happy. I'm like, that's so sweet. That's my favorite compliment because I'm like, wow. Like if I can just smile all the time and it makes someone else like feel better or happier, like that's good with me. So
yeah,
that was a sweet question.
Yeah.
There's definitely one like this where you just have to like think about it. Okay. Do we have? I like how the way this is worded. I think it's cute. Do we have small bickers? If so, how do we work through them?
Yes, we do. You want to tell them about our bicker last night? Oh, we had two actually.
Wait, why can't I remember? Oh, I want to like make a TikTok series about this because I feel like so many people would relate to it. The thermostat.
Yeah, we bicker over that.
Okay, let's just settle this right here and now. You guys will be on my side. Comment.
I know. In
the winter.
In the winter, you put it on heat, and in the summer, you put it on cold. But I think you should put it on cool all the time because I like the room as cold as possible. So you set it to 60. We had it on 66 last night.
You would want it on like 65.
And so if we put it on cool, it'll get no hotter than 66, and it'll get as cold as possible. So
yeah, but I'm like, but when it's 30 degrees outside in the winter or 20 or 0, and then you wake up and you set it at 65 for cool, but you wake up and then it's 50 because it's so cold outside and you don't have the heat on, like you're gonna freeze to death. I feel like you get it now, but I feel like you used to not get it. How like he is like, because you have to think of it in the ways like he is like the lowest it can go, cool is like the highest it can go, you know?
No, I get it.
We just have different opinions on the thermostat.
I just rather have it as cold as possible.
Wait, what was our other bicker? I can't remember.
It's not really appropriate.
Oh, wait, whisper. I forgot. Oh, that's definitely like okay. Anyway,
I'm sure other couples.
That's probably every couple's biggest. You know what? I'll just say it because they're gonna be wondering
about breaking wind.
I've always said like if our biggest fight is about if you pass gas and I make a big deal and I'm like, oh my god, gross, get away. Like if that's our biggest fight, I think we're doing fine. But we have to say how we handle our little bickers. Or even like this morning, whatever, we just have like disagreements on things. How would you say
that we handle it?
Do you think we do a good job?
Yeah, I think we cool our heads and then we return to our conversation. Usually ask if we can be friends again, and then
I always do that. If I feel like my husband's mad at me, we'll be sitting in the car. I'm like,
and then usually I apologize. Because it's usually me.
I thought you were going to say, because even when I'm right.
Mm-hmm.
I still
No,
apologize.
yeah, you do, but more often than not, I feel like it's me.
I wouldn't even think of it like that. I feel like it's not like your apology. That makes me sound like a dictator.
A dictator.
I feel like we both, I think it back in our relationship too, we both like push each other to communicate. Like if I'm really frustrated and like short with you, you'll be like, okay, talk to me here. Like why are you feeling this way? And so I feel like we both have just gotten good at communicating our feelings. And I will say that's something I feel like about handling arguments. My mindset on it has changed because I feel like in the beginning, I would think we have to deal with this right now and we have to talk it out. And now, like kind of what you said, I will be like, okay, we can like take a breath. Or if I'm feeling like really emotional and like I'm like hurt, like something I could say would be hurtful or something because I'm just like really angry or sad or whatever it is, like I think it's good to take a moment before we return to it. Like sleep on it or like take a walk. I saw TikTok the other day and a couple said that if they're like having a fight, they both have to do a workout before they talk about it, which I feel like is so smart. Like literally get your energy out and all your, because then you'll just have some what's it called when you work out? Endorphin. What it is. Like endorphin, so then you can probably come back to it together and be like, what were we even fighting about? Like we're good, like it's fine. And you can just talk about it more calmly. So that's our tips. Okay, how do you know if you're with the one?
That's a good question. How do you know?
You never know.
You never know until you know.
You just guess.
Yeah. No, I think it's someone that you just always want to be around and are happy when you see them come through the door and want to, tell them all about your day and everything.
Share things with them. That's so cute. I feel like you always think about simple things, like you're like, oh, the one, or like marriage or something. You're just like, oh, if I just always want to be around you forever.
Yeah. They don't get sick of you.
And I'm like, oh, that's like very like practically practical. Yes. Logical. And I'm like, oh, if they feel like home, and like I feel like I just think about it so much more. But yeah, I feel like the person's a one if like everything you said, and like if you just feel really safe and comfortable with them, and like they're like your person, and at the core like your best friend, like the person that you always want to be around and
have fun with. And
oh, I like this one. What was it like the first time meeting each other's parents? Beyond.
Well, your
Swallow.
experience.
I remember
very different.
My experience meeting your parents very
because
vividly.
We weren't even dating.
No, I knew you for like a week.
Yeah, that was weird. No, not really, but
no, it was. It
wasn't.
Or not how you would normally meet someone that you're about to date's parents. Like you would take a moment. Like you would maybe date.
You guys just happened to be in the same
place.
Yeah,
so
because it was at one of my games.
Yes.
So
yeah.
Right.
Okay, so I might as well say I feel like I was so like nervous and like not ready, but Max was like, "Well, you're all going to be at my hockey game together," so like
I thought it was great.
Meet them. But it actually was great, and
because it was chill, and
it
wasn't like we're meeting the girlfriend for the first time. Now it's just like, oh, you're meeting one of. Or like my parents were like, oh, we're just meeting one of Max's
like a girl,
new friends. Or,
I
don't know.
I know, honestly, I wouldn't change it looking back, because if we had been dating like a month or two and I never met your parents and you're like, we're gonna go meet my parents, I would be like, like that's like so much like pressure. And because we're already dating, like, do they like me? But this is kind of like nice. You could see the vibe if they like me before we even started dating. Get their opinions. But I was so nervous because I'm like, well, it was good because I found out like the day of, so I didn't have too much time to stress. But Max is like, oh yeah, my parents are going to be there, by the way, so you're going to meet them. And I'm like, well, I just met you a week ago, and what even are we? And are they going to get the vibe because you've never had a girlfriend before? So I'm like, they're just going to think I'm like a friend because you've had other friends that are girls. And I was like, what are they going to think? Whatever. But I'll never forget. I must have been talking with them and like met them without you during the game or something. Like maybe I was talking to your mom. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget. We're like waiting in the lobby where you wait for them to come out. And Max walks out into the lobby and comes right up to me and like gives me a kiss on the lips. And I'm like, oh, well. They get the vibe, then they know. Do you remember that you did that? You're like, here, let's just make it clear. Because it was probably hard for you to tell them, like, this is a girl that I want to date. Because if we weren't dating yet, what do you say? I think he just told them, like, you're going to meet Gretchen.
Yeah.
He, like, didn't say anything else about it. But I don't remember you meeting my parents. I think you met them separately. Because I think my mom came to a hockey game in Boston. And I don't know if my dad came.
Yeah. And then I think your dad was texting me. because he was gonna surprise you guys.
Was that the first time you met him?
I think so.
Oh, I thought you would have met him at our house in Albany before that, like maybe if you'd come to visit. Like I remember that one time we all had spaghetti meatballs that he made in the dining room?
Mm-hmm.
Or was that after the first time? No, I can't even remember.
I can't remember.
I know, like why is that?
When did we do that? Why were we at your house?
We must have just came for a weekend for you to like come see my house or like come meet my dad. Or, so maybe that was the first.
Oh, maybe it was.
Because you might have met him before and then he came and surprised us.
And who else was there? Your grandpa?
Yeah, his dad was there too. Yeah, you're right. Maybe that was the first time.
Maybe.
Either way. But yeah, then that's confusing.
Yeah,
He was texting
I know.
before when you actually met him in person. What was your first impression?
Nervous.
You were nervous.
Yeah. Because he
Is
so
such a
big.
guy,
Yeah.
the biggest presence.
Yeah.
What were you like relieved when you did meet him in person?
Yeah.
Was he such a teddy bear?
Mm-hmm. And we were like cooking together. I
Yeah.
remember that.
Oh yeah, so that's also less stressful too because you're like doing an
Yeah,
activity
yeah.
instead of just sitting there like,
Mhm.
hello.
Yeah.
Aww. Was he how you thought he was gonna be from how you talked
Mhm.
about him and stuff?
Yeah. And then I remember where was I dropping you off? And he came and picked you up at the Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, for my knee surgery.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, wow. So you only knew him like November through like
Mhm.
March until he passed away.
Yeah.
So crazy. But
Mm-hmm.
yes. Okay. Have you learned anything about life recently that you want to share? Should I go first while you think?
Sure. Do you have
I
one?
had time to prepare
Yeah,
because I saw the
yeah.
questions. I have a couple things. No one really cares as much as you think they do
Mm.
in the nicest way possible. I feel like that's something that I would tell my 14-year-old self going into high
Mm-hmm.
school, going into college even too, is like just people really care about themselves and what they have going on and people are just always thinking about themselves. Not in like a bad selfish way, that's just like how people are.
Mhm.
And I just feel like I've learned that because you worry so much about what other people think about you, but they're not thinking about you, they're thinking about themselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, not that people don't care, and like, yes, people do think about you, just a lot less than you would think, I think. So just do what you want to do, be who you want to be, wear what you want to wear, because everyone's looking at themselves for the mirror.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just feel like people care a lot less than you think. Also, life is too short. Do what you want. Also, the purpose of life is to just live.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good one.
Have fun and like remember to like enjoy life because people get so caught up in, especially in your 20s, like career, like job, dog, home, marriage, children, family, like you know what I mean, like you just all these things you think you're supposed to do, but like just do what you want to do and like live your life. And all that really matters too is friends and family and like how, like what a good friend you are and daughter and sister and brother and son, and I don't know, like that's what matters, and like your impact you leave with people.
Yeah.
That's deep, but
I think
those
to
are my life lessons.
piggyback on that, it's just to mind your business, and
Stay in your own lane.
if other people want to do stuff that makes them happy and it doesn't,
Affect you.
yeah, then who cares? Just let them do their thing, and you stick to what you like to do, and that's the same. Like if you like doing something that other people might not like, then who cares? Just mind your own business and
Yeah.
get on with it, and yeah.
Hannah and I were literally having this conversation yesterday. We're like, okay, we need to stop because I feel like, I'm not going to get into it, but it can be easy to like be judgmental of other people's decisions or whatever they're doing and be like, oh, like I wouldn't do that or I wouldn't wear that or whatever. And it's like, no, don't let yourself do that because if it doesn't affect you and it doesn't hurt
Right.
you, who cares?
Yeah.
Like, let it go. And like if you see yourself like, oh, I don't like that outfit, maybe it's coming from like an insecurity within you. Like you would be too scared to wear that, so then you feel like you have to tamp it down. You know what I mean? Like just recognize within yourself where that's coming from. But yeah, stay in your own lane, focus on you, because everyone else is also just thinking about themselves. Do you have advice on finding a partner for people that feel like they won't ever find one? I was saying that I feel like I get this a lot. People want to find their max. I think it's common to worry, especially probably as you get into your 20s, maybe late 20s, 30s, if you feel like you feel that pressure.
Just be yourself, put yourself out there. You gotta go out and meet people.
Are you trying?
Yeah, you gotta go out and meet people, but don't put on a front or a face or a, you know, like be yourself, and then you'll find someone who really likes you and wants to be with you for yourself. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it too much.
Yeah, it'll happen. There's a lot of people in this world. Sure, one of them will like you.
And I swear, I know people like get mad about this, or this is controversial to say, like, you have to love yourself before you can love anyone else. And I feel like that's what people get mad about, because it's like, you can be working on self-love and stuff. That's not saying that you don't like deserve love. Like, you still deserve to find a partner. But obviously, I think it just helps working on loving yourself and like finding someone. And I believe it to be so true, because I swear, right as I stopped looking and actually enjoyed being single is when I met Max. So that's why I'm such like a big proponent for that, is like if you can fully just like enjoy your life that you're living on your own terms, that could be a good point to find a partner, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, what are you looking forward to in 2023? This is when I was thinking about the Cape, like for next summer for this question.
I don't know. 2023. Hopefully having a good hockey season, and whether it be here or up at the Flyers.
Wait, and the new contract.
Yeah, hopefully a new contract. That would be nice.
Since this is the last year of Max's contract, I didn't even think about that. 2023 is going to be a big year.
Yeah.
Let's see if you stay with the Flyers or we could move literally anywhere.
Yeah, so where we're going to be in the summer.
Regardless, it'll be a new chapter.
Are we going to
stay here?
get a house or a permanent spot somewhere?
I know.
Or just rent again in the summer?
I know. See, that's where
Yeah.
I think I'm a planner. I think long term. You know that.
Oh, yes.
And so that's why I always think about next summer, because what made me realize that I would love to be on the Cape next summer is, one, that my happiest memories from this past summer were being on the Cape, and two, Max was like, yeah, I want to be on the Cape next summer too, just because it's just a fun place to be in the summer, and for like a number of reasons. Obviously his family's there, training for hockey, like whatever. But then I think about like it would be so nice to have a home there. But since we're like 6 hours away right now, it would be hard to find one to buy to live in for the summer. Like we would have to be looking while we're living there. So maybe rent like while we look, and
yeah,
I guess we can see. But I feel like regardless we'll end up on the Cape, whether it's like renting or
yeah, I hope so. I would like that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
2023. Ew, how was it almost 2023? 2022 literally flew by.
Yeah.
But okay, what's something you want to accomplish in the future? Oh, this I was thinking about 10 years question, which I always, there's one of those too, and I always like stresses me out. Like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? And like you would be 37 and I would be 35. That's so grown up.
Yeah. Wait, what was the question? What do I want to accomplish?
Or yeah, where do we see ourselves in 10 years and something you want to accomplish?
10 years, eh?
Like a lot
Our
happens in 10 years.
14th anniversary of dating.
Because our 4 years, is literally in
4 days.
4 days.
So probably married by then.
He's kidding, because earlier we literally said in 10 years we'll have been dating for 14.
Yeah, we're gonna go for the world record of dating. Yeah, so probably married. 10 years, oh my god. Probably kids, maybe another dog, who knows?
Yeah.
Hopefully a house.
Yeah, I'd hope.
Yeah, I don't know.
See, but the older
Hopefully
I get,
still playing hockey, that'd be nice.
I know that. 37.
That seems old.
For hockey?
Yeah.
Your body's gonna
I'm
be
like, do I
tired.
even want to keep doing it that early? No.
Yeah, as long as you can till the wheels fall off.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know.
See, but the older I get, the more I can, and like I love being around babies. Like I think I appreciate them. I think they're adorable. The older I get, the longer I can wait. I feel, and I'm like, wow, like 35, 37, that seems like a great time.
Yeah.
But then you don't want to be like
Right.
too old to be old when they're young, you know what I mean? But yeah.
It's probably all those things.
Yeah, oh my god, when I'm 35. That's so weird to think about.
Yeah.
I hate the 10 years question. Like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? I'm like, that's
I
just
have no idea.
Like, think about where we
I
were
don't
10
even
years
know
ago.
where I'm gonna be next week.
No, I go day by day.
Yeah, seriously.
10 years ago, you were 17 and I was 15.
Yeah.
But that's weird because that feels way closer than 35 and 37, but
Yeah.
we're like in the middle of it. Isn't that really weird to think about? I feel like I was 15 yesterday. I remember it very well. I definitely was a lot younger, less mature. Like, I don't feel that different from
Yeah.
15, to be honest. I feel like I'm still me in here. Just look a little older. Oh, and I would say accomplish, like, obviously all the things we said, like, personal-wise, but I think, too, I definitely feel like I will have done something else business-wise, but I'm not sure what. Whether that be a book, a merch
book?
clothing line, like, I don't know, like a blog, like, just like another sector.
Yeah.
Fitness instructor, even. Just something, like,
Mm-hmm.
for, like, my, I don't know what you would call that, career, work-life,
Yeah.
business, fulfillment.
Yeah.
I don't know. My psychic said that she hey, don't laugh, it's literally all coming true, so I was laughing now, but she said that I would do something else with business, and I was like, well, what does it tell me? And she was like, you already know. And I was like, well, things that I already have like thought about,
Seems fishy.
like fitness instructor, stuff like that. I'm like, maybe, I don't know, but I'm sure with time it will become clear and it will come to fruition. So
Yes, I agree.
last question.
I saw that on there.
Of course course, that's every other question on there. That's half the questions is asking about that.
Well, what do they want to know?
I'm like done talking about it. We talked about it so many times. It's funny because I feel like
Well,
2
I just
years
told
ago,
you our 10-year plan, so it's in there.
You're like, we will get married in the next 10 years.
Yeah.
When? We don't know. But I think about like in Q&As when we like first moved here, I'm like, I'm not thinking about that. That's like so far away. But obviously that was like 2 years ago now. And I always say I feel like I would think about being engaged and getting married a lot less if we didn't do what we do. Like I just feel like you being in the hockey world, me being around all the wives all the time, they just like put the ideas in my head and whatever, so I just like think about it more. So I'm like, okay, I need to relax because I'm young. Like I'm 25.
Yeah.
You're getting up there though.
Oh, I am.
No, you're only 27, but
In due time.
that's all you get, people. That's literally like my freaking Instagram
You're
today.
gonna have to keep watching and following along.
My Instagram post today of us hiking, you guys. Everyone's like, I said to Max, I need to stop posting pictures of him where I'm like this, where you can see a hand.
Like-
Everyone loses it.
You guys will know when it happened.
Yeah, would it be
It'll
like-
be very clear.
I know, like it wouldn't be low key, hidden.
Right.
Like my hands like barely shown on like a hike. Like
Yeah.
really, like you guys know me, I'm bougie. Like it will be front and center
You
page.
will-
You can't
will
miss
know.
it. So yeah. Okay, I think that's all we have.
That was great. Those were good questions. Where did you come up
Were
with
they?
those? Did you post?
Well,
Or were those
I
your
did
own
my
thoughts?
Ask My Anything
Oh, some
Instagram
of
the other
those.
day. And I got so many that I did some on Instagram, and I was like, some of these maybe were just for me or kind of for both of us or about you. So then I did that, and then I also did a podcast for like long answer ones. But yeah,
That was great, honey.
thanks for coming on.
Yeah,
Special
thanks
guest.
for the interview. Thanks for having me.
I don't know what's been going on with this whole
I think
video.
he's a little tired.
I'm gonna laugh so hard looking back at this video, and you're just like twiddling with his little paws. Someone
There we
tired from
go.
their walk.
Alrighty, until next time.
1 year from now,
Yep.
another Q&A. I feel like you get one like yearly.
That's great.
Wait, he is so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, love ya.
See ya.
Thanks for watching. Bye.